Hey, good morning and welcome. We're at walking up to the gates here at beautiful Xenia Hamvention, just for those folks that don't want us to call it Dayton anymore. Glad to be in here this morning. I'm going to give you kind of a little panoramic view around. There's quite a few people at the gate. Parking, traffic, it was a little congested this morning, but we drove the suggested route in and really moved right on in. We weren't in line very long. We're told that there are some mile to mile and a half backups on some of the roads, but it wasn't bad for us, and we're in here and we're kind of in the hub of it. So I'm going to stop just a minute and I'm going to give you a little panoramic view of what's around here in Xenia at Dayton Hamvention. So here we are. We're out here in the middle of the main courtyard area where the most of the commercial vendors are located. You see the big main buildings there. We got over here to our left, we've got Maxim Hall, which is building number one. Have a lot of vendors in there. I know our friends from Main Trading Company, MTC Radio down in Paris, Texas, are set up there tonight. They're not here today because Ruby Jack is graduating, and so they're back in Paris, and so we'll have somebody else manning the booth there today. You got Tesla Hall, where you'll find Icom, some of the other big ones. And then the third hall over there, don't remember the name of it right now, but it's over there in the corner. Then you've got some other buildings that are down here to our south. Seems like to me that's where they have the forums. Have forums over here in buildings number 1 and 2. And then there'll also be some other displays and such down there. And we'll take a look at all this stuff a little later on, and maybe we'll interview a few people as we go through the day.
Ricky, where are my scissors? I do. I'm really hoping that still got a lot more products. Thank you. Why is it not changing? And also not
So I'm Adam, K6ARK. We're here at Hamvention in Hertz Hall, and I've got a bunch of my antenna kits here, from the 5-watt kits that build up to a matching unit just like that, the 20-watt kits, which are just a little bit bigger, and the 100-watt kits, which build up to a unit like that, all in stock here. I've also got QMX and Elecraft KX2 and KX3 microphones, and the remove before PODA and remove before SODA keychains and dust caps here. So come on by and get one, and I'll be here through Saturday at Hamvention.
Hi, this is Craig. We're out here with Between the Whiskeys. We're waiting on a meetup with the HRCCVE team, which I serve on. So we're going to get Josh Nass and some of those guys around here and meet up with some folks that we're staying with that you might have met already. Hi, everybody. This is Craig again today, W5CBW. We're out here at Dayton Hamvention on day number 2 for the Hamvention. It's starting to be a little rain outside this morning, so the buildings are kind of packed up. We're going to walk through and take a look at some of the things. A lot of folks coming inside this morning trying to escape the rain. You'll see here we got a big setup, kind of the whole back corner of one from DX Engineering. A nice setup there, handing out little bags to carry and other little goodies. It seems like DX Engineering's got most of building 1 because they're up here in the kind of in the front corner as well.
That's cool.
A lot of smaller vendors around the edge of the room. You'll see some of them.
Oh yeah, well it's fine. I told you.
Up near the front of the building, got Tar Heel antennas. I know a lot of you guys back home run Tar Heels. Enjoy that. You got Whistler antennas. And we got our good friends from back at home right there in Paris, Texas. MTC Radio and Expert Amps. So we'll try to get in there and get a visit with Richard in just a minute.
Okay. Hi, y'all. I'm Richard Lenore, main trading company, Expert Amps. I'm at Hamvention 2026. I just love this ham radio business, baby.
Okay, we're up here in building 2 now, and right here in the ARRL area. Very busy this morning. A lot of folks inside trying to escape the rainfall that's going on outside, and shouldn't rain very long. I think it'll pass over pretty quick, and then maybe things will clear out a little bit. But you can see at Hamvention 2026, it's crowded, and there's a lot of folks here, and a lot of people trying to get inside out of the rain today. So come on out if you ever get a chance. It's a great experience. So and you'll have a lot of fun. Okay, over here in the corner of building number 2, where Icom is set up, they kind of got the back right quarter quadrant of the building here, and very busy. A lot of folks in there. Very busy. A lot of folks in there looking at those new Icoms. I'll try to shoot in there and show you what they're offering. They made a new product announcement on Thursday about some radios that are about to come out. And we'll see Ray. It's over here. Got another radio in here under glass that they're being kind of secret about, but it's got a lot of features, and we're looking forward to.
So many people say that we don't listen. Here's a box to tell me what it does. We will listen. Yes, sir.
Is this going to be an HF radio? Don't know.
What do you want to see it do?
I like a nice small HF radio like that.
Well, we got a serial 100.
Right.
That's a brand new Icom 5200 coming out. Made an announcement here. Got some great features on it. You guys will probably like that radio. Here's the Signal Stuff booth. They're the makers of HamStudy for your testing needs if you want to study for your ham radio exam. And they also produce ExamTools, which do the test. But the sale of all their antennas here, the Signal Stock, the Signal Stuff antennas, those all go to support a free use of HamStudy and free use of ExamTools for all the VE testing. So it's a great product, great little quarter wave antenna you might like. Maybe we can get in there and have a word with Richard.
What you're excited about?
All right, so I'm Richard Bateman, KD7 BBC. Honestly, I'm mostly just excited to be here to see what's going on. I think the coolest thing for me to see this year is just how many people have come up and thanked me for ExamTools. I'm used to people talking to me about HamStudy and people talking to me about the signal sticks, and that's neat. But with ExamTools, I mean, literally 2 years ago, I came here with one of my main goals to try to help people understand that ExamTools is more than just remote exams. You know, for a long time, even once people started using it, they all felt like, oh, I talked to them about exams. They said, well, we don't do remote exams, and so they didn't want to talk to me more about it. And I feel like we finally kind of hit a tipping point where there are a lot of test sessions, and I can't tell you how many times in the last day and a half I have heard people say something along the lines of, we were really skeptical. We had a lot of people who didn't want to do it. But once they figured out the system and once we've gotten through that first test session, and they just said, why would we ever use anything else? Why would we not do it this way? And that is very fulfilling for me as a software developer to see. People see me doing all of this, and I think maybe they forget that my actual vocation that I actually do is I'm a software engineer. I build products for people to use, and so seeing people use that is one of the coolest things. I mean, we have our new handbook, which I've spent a lot of time on, and exciting to have that here. It's less exciting that most of my copies that I ordered to bring here should arrive tomorrow afternoon, and if I'm lucky, I'll get to pick them up on the way home from my drive back to Utah. So we sold out of those yesterday, but it's available online. We have an audiobook version now, which has been fun. It's a text-to-speech based, which uses voice cloning, so it's mostly my voice reading it, but not me reading it. It's kind of entertaining. But it's been fun to see. It's fun to see progress. It's fun to see growth in the community, especially in some of these areas where it has historically been difficult to get much momentum moving. And I'm seeing that momentum start to really go. Thank you.
Now we're entering down in building number 1, the Marconi building. First station, first thing we come to here is Comet. And a lot of folks everywhere trying to still escape the rain. Probably got another hour or so of rain to fall today. So we're just kind of belly up to everybody and move through the area kind of slow. But appreciate you joining us today.
I'll hold that there. All right. So what I'm excited about, Hamvention, will be done at noon tomorrow. No. I guess I would say is what I like about Hamvention is I get to see everybody, right? I get to see eyeball QSOs, that kind of thing like that. For Yaesu, I'm excited about our new product line, the firmware updates that we had on there. It really allows people to be able to connect. I hear so many people that come through and say, I don't have repeater access in my area. I want to play digital. I want to do these things. And the ecosystem's there. So those are kind of the two things that I'm happy about.
It's another great small company right here on the right, 12 Oak Power. They do a great job, sell a few little small radios with power supplies, connectors, and things such as that. It's a really nice little company from